Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle.
¿Es hora de entrar?
Round 1. Fight. ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
potrzeby.
Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Fight! Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
It's getting hot!
Round 4. Fight!
It's getting hot!
Final round. Fight!
It's getting hot!
You win!
Come over here. Let me talk to you real quick.
Round 1. Fight!
It's getting hot!
Round 2. Fight!
you guys hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Oh, there we go. Testing, testing, 1, 2, I was just talking. Anyways, man. You guys hear me? Oh, there we go. Testing, testing. Thanks a lot. Accentalis or AK Centalis. Yeah, man. Actually, I was winning a lot with Panda. Like, maybe if you look back at some of my old videos, like, the game was a bit more strategic in my eyes, but they made this game far more aggressive, and it's almost like everybody is like 0.5 or maybe 1.5 times stronger, or not stronger, but I would say more dangerous than ever before. So I think they were trying to go with we have a faster paced game, you know, because Tekken was always very slow. There was a lot of time over victories and everything, and I think they just got rid of that, but I really don't care anymore. Like, they ruined the rank. You know, I was at Bushin at one point, and it was like so close to Tekken King or whatever, and right at the moment I almost got Tekken King, I lost it. But I'm just saying the rank is trash. I like the fact that, like, the character's a little bit more dangerous, but every character's far more dangerous than Panda already. So, you know, it's a little sad. But there is one thing that a lot of people aren't talking about that, like, you know, I just feel like we need to address is that there's no Panda Akuma content, like, in this freaking game. It's so lame. Like, let me go back and check the customs real quick, because I did see, like, Akuma with something. Okay. I'm just gonna go to character customization for a second. But let's go to Panda real quick, and let's look at how bad this customization bull is. So every character has like a samurai suit. I just noticed Jack had a samurai suit, and I'm just like, does Panda have a samurai suit? No, not at all. Look at that. Boom. And then we go to what? Entire body? No, not entire body. Accessory. Yeah, there's really nothing here. Like, she doesn't have like an actual clothing thing. Her whole body is a shirt or some headdresses, but they didn't make anything for Panda since this game came out. This game's been out for a year. She got nothing. She got the same thing everybody else has, like in terms of, yeah, I got a little golden mask, I got the Jey Uso thingy majiggy. That's what they should be wearing. And she got this, like, I don't know, Planter's peanut guy thing here going on. Oh, it's square, not triangle. And I'm just like, wow, she can't have any variety here. She can't even change the color of her pink palette, right? I mean, she's just, this is so boring. Even this one, like, I would like to turn this little bear into like a polar bear or something. Like, at least a polar bear. Like, you know, that's so cute. I was thinking maybe a Shiba costume, like Shiba pajamas, where when she wears it, she looks like a Shiba. She could be a brown Shiba or a tricolor Shiba. Same thing with the Corgi. I have 2 Corgis, you know, and I'm just thinking, like, I mean, she doesn't have a butt, but no pun intended. She could be wearing a Corgi costume that gives her that cute sort of look, you know, because she's already dancing around and all that stuff. I mean, I'm just thinking, why can't she just have some unique costumes? I mean, and Kuma could have the same thing. He could have a husky costume because he's a boy, like blah, right? He could have the same thing. They can have matching pet costumes, like husky. You know, she got the bee going on. I was playing as the panda bee for a while, and then I thought, like, hey, it's kind of cool to do the super panda. So that's why I do the super panda. Like, once that cape came out, I was like, okay, let's do super bee or whatever, super panda, and then panda bee, right? And then there was this one where, like, my friends really hated this one. I put the horns on it to make it look like a devil bear, and they were just like, no, don't make Panda look like that. You know, they're Chinese, so they're like, don't make Panda look like anything else. But Pink Panda's fine. Give it a red Panda costume, that would be awesome, right? Like, give it a red Panda costume where it has that tail and it just kind of wiggles around in the battle, whatever. Like, that would be cool. You know, at least with the Corgi, they don't need so much of a tail, they just need a stump. But they could put a tail, you know, they could put a tail. Make a fox costume, like, you know, and maybe, like, sure, all the other characters can have it on too, because, you know, Namco, they would do something like cutify their girls and their boys with these pajamas. But this was an opportunity, like, you know, I could have made a ton of money. I guess I could just draw it myself and just be like, here's the Panda Bee, Panda Corgi, and things like that, right? So that's all they could have done. And then they didn't put the samurai suit on this character. I saw Jack with it. Like, what is the problem? Like, Kuma's a Japanese bear. Put a samurai costume. Panda's a Chinese bear. Put a warlord style, like, you know, a Chinese warrior from like the Tang Dynasty or Warring States period or something like that, post Zhou Dynasty type outfit. They could have did that, but they didn't do that. Dumb. Okay, dumb. It's like dumb decision. But I mean, like, what we have the little thumbnail thing, not the sheet thumbnail, but character pan. Everybody else has tons of pictures for their thing, their character when you're about to fight. The best one here is this. Okay, this is the one I use, right? So this is the cute. But this is ugly. This is ugly. This is really ugly. And this is fine, but this is okay. But these are defaults. Okay, all of these are defaults. This is the only one they made. Meanwhile, when you go to like a Mishima or whatever, let me leave this. Yeah, get rid of this. Why do you ask stupid questions? I'm leaving. Let's go to the star of the game. I don't even have to go to the star of the game. I can just, and by the way, I didn't buy any of these characters. I mean, I don't really I stopped using Eddie Gordo on Tekken 3 when I was like 12 or 11 years old. I don't know. I was 13, actually. I stopped using Eddie after about a year. I thought it was cool, though, because he looks like, kind of like me. Like, we kind of look alike. So I was like, okay, sure, I could play as Eddie. And then, you know, all my friends like Eddie. They loved Eddie. This is the first time, like, you see, like, everybody love the dark guy, right? So I thought that was cool. I mean, that has actually not the first. Zack from the Power Rangers, the Black Ranger. That was 92. See, racial relations was not a thing back then. It was not the same. Well, it was a thing, but it wasn't the same. Let's go to Jin. So, Jin, notice I haven't played this game with any other character but Asuka and Panda, by the way. I haven't used anybody else. But, here's Jin. He has a lot of stuff. He has hair. Give Panda some hair. Give her some Super Saiyan hair. Like Super Saiyan 3 style hair or something. Like bananas or something, right? Give her some of those. You know, you got all the hairstyles of Jin. Like, he just made him look like a host. What is this? Right? Like, wow. And, yeah, sure, a lot of these, like, you gotta pay for or you gotta earn, and then the other ones you can just use the in-game currency. They should have just brought all the old legacy stuff out. If, like, let's say you played Tekken before, or you have like something like an ID. They didn't do anything. They didn't prepare us for anything. They could have said, like, okay, you got another account, Tekken Tag 2 or whatever, because they had like Tekken IDs back in the day, like at least for 7, or was it 8 or something like that? Sorry, 7. And the Tekken Tag game, I think, had a Tekken ID, where it could recognize old Tekken games that you play and just give us those. You paid for Tekken 2, so you get Tekken 2 skins, which would have been awesome. They can detect when you play the game, at least on an account. And I like these. I like the eyes. It's cool, but when you get the mixed eyes, it's pretty cool. See, he has cool stuff. He got the yin yang, the tai chi, right? So he got the tai chi on his eyes. You guys call it yin yang. Some people from where I'm from, they call it yin yang. He got the stash, you know what I'm saying? He got the beard, you know, he got like black girls loving him and all that. Then he got the COVID mask, you know what I'm saying? People actually wear these outside today in China. Here, where I live, they wear this stuff, right? He has cool stuff, right? He has all the colors. He got the makeup. He got the panda eyes. You know what I'm saying? He got the Hikomori eyes, and then the face paint. He got the Oscar face, right? He got another Oscar face, and I'm talking about the wrestler, the Panda girl. He got Tekken on his head, right? And then I spent 5 minutes on that. Like Panda's like a second. Like you didn't see me spend a second on that, right? I mean, look at all the stuff he has. He has the Oscar bands, right? He got the top hat. Why Panda doesn't have this top hat? He got the Jack in the Box head. This is so unfair. And then they got silly masks. Like give Panda a giant rabbit head. You know, I'm sure like it's not gonna take away from the battle. It's gonna look goofy, right? And somebody's gonna get distracted. That's not my fault. Straight mask. See, that looks cool. That looks like something out of Beer on Grey or something. You guys listen to Japanese rock. Here, I'll type the names for you so you guys know. Beer on Grey. So that's a Japanese rock band. It's an awesome band. You guys should check out their history. They gave Jin this awesome Japanese costume, which I didn't pay for anything. This is the thing. If you're a Panda dedicated bear player or something, you're not buying squat because you don't need any of this stuff. But look, I would be down to pay for something if it was cute, like you know, like if it just matched the character as well, like Panda wearing a, you know, like I said, a corgi skin or whatever. You know, that would be so cool. Shoes. Put some shoes on the bear, you know what I'm saying? Like, make him look like Santa. Put a Santa. They didn't even give the Santa costume. I think, is there a Santa costume in here? I think there was a Santa costume. It was like a upper body thing, right? There you go. We didn't even get that. We got this stupid Christmas tree attachment. Okay? I mean, this looks kind of weird. It's weird because it's like kind of reddish, pinkish, where the white fur should be. But anyway, I mean, we could change the color of the Christmas boots. Look at those Santa boots. What's wrong with the loading? And then they got, accessories, everybody got that. Everybody has them. But look at the character panel. He has 3 more stock things here. Like, he got all the cool ones, right? Like, he got his little Tekken 8 look. He got the drawing, the redraw, right? And then they gave him this teenager style one. They gave him this one that the girls like, the shoujo style, the shonen style. Then they gave him the comic book style one, right? The American comic style. Here he gets the kind of SNK, like, you know, pinball machine look. Here he gets the Powerpuff Girls look. They have that in Street Fighter, by the way. I think the same guys helped draw these. Then you have another shoujo style, super style type. This is so totally unfair. It's dumb. The bears don't have the same attention that like a lot of these other characters have. And this is what makes the game dumb. Everything else is fine. I didn't really play this game that much, like when it comes to the story. I'm kind of waiting. I played Tekken 7 story. I played all the stories so far, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit I'm just going to wait for the game to be more complete or wait for an announcement of Tekken Tag 3, which I'm pretty sure it'll be out at some point because they're going to have to put, they're going to have to make everybody happy by putting everybody in that game and introducing to us like somebody. But yeah, this is pretty much the end of the road here. I'm not going to buy these characters that are $8. I'm not going to spend my money anymore. I used to buy man, I'm gonna be honest. I used to buy like the super deluxe version of every game. I stopped doing that with Call of Duty. I think it was Call of Duty Black Ops 6 or something. I don't remember. It was the last Black Ops game. And after that, I was like, I don't need to pay like full price for anything anymore. Like, I'm just gonna pay like the normal thing. And if there's something, for some reason, I need to pay for something, I will. But I'm not gonna do it. Like, I stopped doing it with Street Fighter. I was like, that's enough for me. Just like now, it's enough for me, you guys. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Man, you guys are awesome. I have to walk my dogs now. It's 11:15 a.m. in the morning here in Shanghai, China. And I know this is my first stream in a while, but and I kind of stopped playing since like the first day of the update. Like, it was terrible. Like, I had a terrible time. I went from like battle ruler or whatever, the third red rank. I went from Bushin, they knocked me down, and then I was like, okay, so I played the game, and it was all kind of crazy stuff. I was doing good at first. I almost ranked up back to Fujin, and then it was like, bam, I lost all my, my rank. So I think maybe what's going to happen, the best thing for me to do is maybe do the same thing I did with Panda at first. I played almost 1 year of Quick Match. Like, just with Asuka, and like, I played her all the way to Destroyer, and then I switched to Panda after like 20 years of using Asuka pretty much. Like, she was my main character for like 20 years, and then I moved to Panda just because I just hated the fact that Asuka was not getting the love. She wasn't strong enough for me. Even like, as good as she is, a lot of people just beat the crap out of me too easily. She just lost fights too easily for me. So I moved to Panda. I was doing good. There was a time I even had like, how many wins did I have? I don't want to brag, but I mean, the data's here. So let the data will say what happened that day. There was a day when I was playing online. That's also in here. And the guy quit during the match at 24 wins. And then it ruined me. Like, I got back on after the disconnect. He disconnected purposely. I lost my streak. And then I was winning. It was like I had him in the... Like, it was during a stream, too. It's on here. It's like, during the stream, he had Eddie Gordo. For some reason, he did a wake-up. I countered his wake-up with... and I had, like, one more hit left. But he was, like, pretty much not going to die. But I still put him in the rage finish. And then, like... I'm sure he wasn't going to die, but he still disconnected. And I lost my streak. And I was about to lose just a round. He was about to lose the whole thing. So I got back on, won 5 more matches. So I went to 29, but I lost my streak. So I only counted like 24 and then 5 wins. And then that was it. But let me see. My battles online, I guess my highest rank ever on here was Flame Ruler. Yeah, I was a Flame Ruler when I woke up one day. And that was bad. I was a Bushin like before. I think like they even let us change the periods. Oh, it says season 2. What was season 1 then? That's weird. Okay, so you can't change it. But in season 1, I guess they restarted everything. And I actually won more matches with Panda. Like, I had a good percentage in those days. Maybe it was worse now, but I mean, I could see my quick match is 75% now, so that's fine. It's no longer like 50. I was like a 50% winner type. My group match though, I beat a guy like, I don't know, almost 50 times or something. So they reset everything. I kind of wish they could show some of the old stuff. Yeah, that's bad. So yeah, there we go. How do you even change the order? Yeah, you can't even change the period. That's trash. That's dumb. That's kind of bad on the ego. Wish I'd recorded that information. But it's okay because there were some times while I was online and I could see it on stream. Another piece of trash. But yeah, you can see I haven't started the story. I haven't even played this story. I did try the demo. Like, I played the demo. I thought it was good, but I think like I'm just gonna wait until everything is done, and and then I'll play through it. That's my style. Same thing with Final Fantasy VII. I'll be streaming that game when I have a lot of time. Because once I play it, I'm not gonna let go. Plus, I have my dogs with me, so I don't want to be like playing streaming and then bam, gotta go walk my dogs and then activate another stream. Halo's on another console, but maybe one day if they bring it to PlayStation 5, hey, I might stream that too. Who knows? Anyways, you guys been a pleasure. Especially you guys, Centales, AK Centales. Thank you very much for your engagement. PT, thank you very much. Rafu, Tapa, thank you for your engagement. You guys are awesome. Peace. Thank you.